Hello, everybody. Hi, Tris.
Hey man,
Hello, Cinthie.
Hey, hey,
Hi.
Sammy.
How are you? Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new edition of Producer Talks. I'm really excited about this one because this is a
isn't it
special
producer challenge?
producer challenge.
Just to get it
Rewind.
right now.
Okay, let's go back. Hi, everybody.
Pull it up. Yeah, exactly.
Super excited about this new deliberations of the latest producer challenge. That's a special Dungeon Meet challenge, and we've invited our dear friend Cinthie to help us pick through the tracks. We had more than 80 tracks submitted, and we are looking for a single track to complete our next various artist double EP called The Weapons of Mass Destruction Volume 6, I believe.
Five. I think is it five or six? It might be six. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm not sure.
But do you know? Do you know? Can
I
I just
see.
add? Can I add something here? Because this was the first producer challenge we ever did. Sammy was for our first weapons of mass destruction, wasn't it? And uh, I think it was
Was
right.
it?
And we were looking for one track.
No.
And
It was another Weapons of Mass Destruction, but it wasn't the first ever.
oh no, it might not have been the first one, but we ended up finding AM projects, didn't we? Or
Yeah, AM
and
Project.
then
Yeah,
we also discovered Azad as well.
Oh, yeah, my
Uh,
favorite.
yeah.
and he didn't win the competition, but he went on to release a full EP with us.
Yeah,
Um, so I just want to add to everybody else as well that it's not always about winning the competition as well. Good things can come from just being involved and entering. And I just want to say a big congratulations to everybody that submitted something, that had the courage to put the music forward. I know how much that can take, confidence and or courage that can take to actually do that. A lot of people, their stuff still sits on the hard drive. They're like, oh, I was going to enter the competition, but So big congratulations to the 80 people that actually made the deadline and got something in. So yeah, respect.
100
yeah,
100%. And one of the themes of this challenge was that we always like to give some curveballs and some rules to just make the spice up the challenge. And this time the rule was for people not to use not to make any long breakdowns, big build-ups, which is something that a lot of new school producers tend to overdo sometimes. And
No snare rolls.
no,
oh my gosh, no snare rolls.
no endless snare rolls and whatnot. But not that there isn't a place for it. There's
No, there
obviously
is.
there's 100% a place, and I think even on our compilation we probably already have some of that. But we were looking for something a bit different, a bit more tracky,
Mm, yeah,
Yeah,
and I think actually people took on to the challenge really well.
yeah.
But before we start, I just want to ask you guys how you doing. How are you, Cynthia, and how did you find taking part in the judging so far?
yeah, I found it really, really nice, and I have to say it was like full of really, really good tracks, and and I wanted to say also just because I chose those tracks doesn't mean the other tracks are not good. It's
Mm.
just because also I know what you're kind of looking for the how's it called, the weapons of mass destruction. So some tracks were just too deep, I think, for the compilation, and that's why I didn't pick them. But I
Mm.
mean, there were some absolute bombs
Yeah.
in the tracks, and yeah, thanks to everyone who sent something over, and yeah, it was good fun. I mean, it discovered a lot of good artists, good people. The only thing I found a bit funny is I think I was talking to you, Sammy, about it earlier, that there was no woman. It
I
was really fun.
know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's something that I've been really trying
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
fathom of why no girls get involved. I don't know whether it's our audience, our,
yeah,
whatever it is, but I would love to see more girls,
yeah,
get involved because I know there's loads out there that are
yeah. There's
doing
lots
good
out there.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
So where you are, girls? Come on. I was thinking about just doing a girl only one. You know what I mean? No
yeah,
boys allowed. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
True.
Like
That'd be fun.
that's
I would recommend that.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah,
To
for
be honest
sure.
with
Yeah,
you, like I do get like maybe sadly not that many subscribers that are women, and
mm,
maybe I have, I don't know, 5% are women, which I always am very happy to see. But I think
yeah,
it's just is just kind of the reality of the landscape for this kind of music. Maybe there isn't that. I know there are many of them, but and I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I hope we're not scaring you away, but you're most welcome, and we would love to hear more. And in some previous competition we've had actually, and even some finalists that were that were female producers. So yeah, but good point. Cool. So we've chosen 10 people to go through the finals, and
It wasn't easy. There was a lot of good stuff in there, man. There was a really lot of good stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
And like you say, Cinthie, there was some really nice deep numbers in there as well that just weren't quite right for the actual brief of what we were looking for. But they were classy and they were good, and
they were really good.
The overall standard in this competition was quite high. Like 80 entries, and I'd say probably 80% of them were like really
like ready
worthy.
Ready to release.
That's true. I think one of the curveballs is that a few weeks before I launched the competition, I shared a sample pack using my MKS50 Roland module, which has a lot of really deep sounds. And one of the requirements was to use the pack. Didn't necessarily mean you have to make a deep track out of it, but there were some bass tones and all kinds of stuff. So I think a lot of people in my community also like deep house, so maybe they just went through the flow and were inspired to do something more deep. So we'll do some shouts at the end. I made a bit of a list of the people that
me too.
We need to shout out. But we've chosen 10. There's one person that got the most votes, I believe, from the community. And we're actually going to start with their track. They are called, or he is called, Duarte Castro. And I believe he's of Portuguese origin. He has actually been in the finals in the past. He's quite a talented producer.
I think I also know him from... I think he sent me some tracks, or he did a production course where I was in, or the name does definitely sounds familiar. And I think I met him in person.
Oh, wicked!
I think, really nice guy. Yeah.
So and it so happened that we all actually had him in our sort of like shortlist when we're exchanging notes of who we wanted to put forward. So double whammy, well done, Duarte. Let's go. We are going to listen now. Okay.
Are we? There we go.
Yeah.
Sammy, you're out. Sammy, you're not. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm here.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry.
Back in the
Yeah, I
group,
mute myself on the
Technical
console. On the console.
Yeah.
Tris, apparently people are saying that you're a little bit on the quiet side.
I'm on the quiet side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
wonder.
not possible. That's not possible.
Yeah,
for
no,
Tristan.
it's not. How's that possible? Okay. I might. I think it might be these headphones. that I'm
Yeah.
using.
Is there anything in your Zoom settings where you can boost your
Let's have a
input
look.
just to check?
Let's have a look.
And meanwhile, I was asking you, like, Duarte Castro. It says Shrewsbury. Is that in the north of England?
Yeah, Shrewsbury. Yeah.
Is that Yorkshire?
Yeah, that's Shrewsbury.
Is it?
So let's have a look. Input volume. Can I just increase this up? Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I just go up? Oh, output volume. Yo. Is that louder?
It's okay. Yeah.
Is that louder?
It's okay. Yeah,
All right.
we'll work. We'll work with it. I think it's cool. All good. Said the host cam. Apparently, I can boost you. Gosh, I don't know how.
Hold on. I'm boosting now.
Okay, that's good. I think you're better. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
right.
All right,
Yeah,
awesome.
right.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. So, who wants to start?
Shrewsbury.
Tris.
Well, I'll start. I really like this track. For me, it felt like one of the most kind of accomplished tracks that I'd thought were submitted in the way that it was produced. It almost felt like a little party within it itself. Do you know what I mean? With all the little backing vocals and the little edits with the vocals and stuff. It just had an atmosphere to it, which I really liked. And I think it's really stood out from the rest of the tracks, because a lot of the other tracks are quite, sort of beats and bass and sort of meat and potato sort of thing, which is good. But this one had quite a lot of elements in it that all came together to create quite a nice vibe, I thought. So not only did I like the whole group, it was like the vibe of it as well. It felt like
Tris, your sound is breaking up for the last 20 minutes. It's like slowly degrading.
oh shit.
Your mic.
Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go and get my other headphones. Yeah.
But we'll save your feedback and move on to Cinthie. Let's do that.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I think the center track is really, really nice. And what I think for this kind of tunes is that, the kick and the bass line is really the most important thing. And if you get that right, I mean, the rest is kind of writing itself, or it's super easy. And with this one, I mean, you probably saw, or I'm not sure if you guys saw us, we just took the pistols out, like Tris and I, we were like, hands up. And that's always a good sign. And as Tristan said, this track is really well made, and also how it's produced is also very balanced, and also with the little fillers and stuff. And also, as requested, it doesn't have a big breakdown with snare rolls. It just has the pads coming in, and I think this is really, really nice. And it's just like, how do you call it, like aim to the dance floor, and I can totally see that people are just like grooving to this, and then when the breakdown comes, like the hands up, and then poof. Yeah, so really, really like this tune.
Nice. Tris.
I'm back on some different headphones now. Is that sounding better?
Yeah, sounds much better.
All right, okay. Goddamn Bose headphones. They're supposed to be good, these things, anyway. But I'm happy with that track being in the top 10. I think obviously with it being the favorite of the community as well, that it deserves to be here. So well done, Duarte. I really like that, and I would probably play that myself.
Nice.
Too, yeah.
And I also liked it. I think it was solid from start to end. It's really well produced. There isn't a boring moment, although I would say that the fact that it was, I don't know how long the track is. It might be, let me check. It's like,
I can see there's a 9.
It's nearly 6 minutes.
So that's minutes, yeah.
I think it could even be a little shorter. It wouldn't be a problem, because it's the kind of track that does what it does quite early on, and it's a very useful track to have, and it's kind of like what we're looking for. So he really smashed the brief, and he was the first to post as well.
That's what I was going to say. It was the first one in, and that's always a good sign. We've had it a couple of times where the first one in has been like
Snad had his the first time.
That was it.
For entering the dungeon.
Nice. Yeah.
That was.
But I have to say, I started from the last track.
Did you go up already?
Yeah.
I always start from the beginning when I do these.
Okay,
Yeah,
I wanted to start from the last one to, to the first one,
Well done. So it was a nice surprise to get this one at the very end.
Yeah, at the very end,
Yeah, sweet. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one comes from the Netherlands. It's somebody who has joined in the past. And his name is Mees. I think that's how you pronounce his name. In Dutch. Mees, Mees Matern. He's from Utrecht. And he's a familiar, and he's giving us a new tune. Let's check it out. Maze. I'm gonna start. I actually really like this track. So well done, Maze. Maze is quite a he's very good with his rhythms, and often his tracks are quite minimal. And this is what I like most about this track, is the fact that I really like that vocal hook that he's using, and he's got some really nice ear candy with the effects going on in the background, which really help to like make this track really quite minimal and owning it. He has a bit of a, not, I wouldn't say techno, but it's really stripped down. It's got a bit of a of a dungeony kind of like, rumbling kind of like dark edge to it, and this vocal really helps to like break from like just being like this sort of beat. There's a bit of a moment in the middle which maybe loses a little bit of the energy, so that's more of an arrangement thing, and it could make the track smaller. But overall, I thought this was quite a dungeony track. I can imagine this at Brett or somewhere where you just like need to like set up a nice groove, and it's quite dark. It doesn't have bells and whistles, and it's crazy, but I really like that steady groove. So yeah, I quite like this one. Cinthie, I think it was also I saw it written in your list.
Yeah, it was also written in my list because of the fact that I really, really love the groove. And it also has some kind of, this dungeon meaty, slap funky or slaps kind of groove and sound. And I really love the sub kicks, and really reminds me of the stuff we played like 10 years ago with slap funk, and also dungeon meat, and of course the Brawther stuff. And also I had the same feeling that in the middle, I don't know where it was, I think in the first third it was losing a little bit of the energy, but I think it's something you can easily fix. And I'm also a big fan of vocals, and just with a small vocal snippets is kind of bringing a bit of more air into the track. Overall, I really, really love it. I have to say this was in my top 3 even.
Was it in your top 3?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I think
Cool.
so. Let me double check.
Yeah. I like it. I think it's good. It's nothing I haven't heard a million times before, though, personally. And I think it's a blueprint that Mace has used quite a lot before. It was more of a tool for me, really, than anything that I thought would really make the cut for the EP. It's good in the hands of somebody like Samuel Deep or something. It would be an absolute weapon, like you say, Sammy. It's definitely got that vibe to it. But for me, it was good, and it was definitely in the sort of higher end of my sort of favorites. The selection that which is quite a big selection. It was in there. But it wasn't something that I thought I'd put forward in my top 3 because I just didn't have as much going for it as some of the other tracks that I put forward. So that's my opinion. Good track, and we'll definitely do the damage on the floor, no doubt about that.
I think it's the kind of tune that once we hear it on a proper sound system, the fact that it's really understated, it'll come to life. So
I think it's maybe even more like a track for the Slaps label, because it's a little bit more stripped back than the Dungeon Meat stuff or the Weapons of Mass as Destruction. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like Weapons of Mass Destruction, because it's various, we can have tools in there, and we can have like a B, like a A3 or something like that. So
that's true.
let's not rule it out just yet. Okay.
But for slabs, though, I think the tracks have to be a bit more like bigger. I think we have had on the Horsemen one. It was very stripped down. It was called Stripped Down on the flip side, which I know has been a huge seller at your shop, Cinthie. You put in a massive order for it, which is thank you for that. Thanks for the support.
Selling like hot sauce. I mean, that's really crazy because there's not so much happening. It's just that's pretty much it.
But it's just all that it needs, right? It's such a good track.
I heard it so many times at Unum Festival. I think almost everyone was playing it. Yeah, it was crazy.
Amazing. Well, we've got some. Just as a side note, we've got some really good stuff from Horsemen coming. So watch out. All right.
Awesome. Yeah.
Advertisement over.
Plug. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. All right. The next one comes all the way from Denmark.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had anyone in the finals from Denmark before, so it's very cool to have them. Their name is Mojo, and it was a cool tune. So let's check it out. Let's go.
Swinging
Yeah. Okay, Mojo from Fisted. Wait, Tris, sorry, I have you. I had you muted because. Sorry, you're back. Okay, remute yourself. Sorry.
So yeah, Mojo from Thisted. Well, yeah, my comment was we all know what that sounds like, don't we? Well, I mean, on that note, this definitely give the dance floor a good twisting. I think in that sense, I'm a real sucker for those like double bass lines as well. I love them. They're just really housey and I thought this was good. It's got a nice groove to it. Definitely would work again on the dance floor. My only criticism was though, although it worked sonically, I just thought the baby sort of like sample was just a little bit corny for me. But in a club, it would totally work, and nobody would be thinking that. You know, it works sonically, but I don't know. I just have a thing about babies, in house tracks. I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
It wasn't the worst baby. I think overall I thought
It's not the worst baby.
and overall I thought that the choice, the baby, was quite musical. It really fit with the
that's
tune.
what I'm saying. Sonically, it works.
It didn't sound like it came from a sample pack or something. It's like he actually, like, I don't know where, but everything's had a cohesion, like sonically speaking. You know, it sounded like it could be a tune from the 90s or something. You know,
He handpicked his baby, basically.
yeah. And the bass line gave that kind of dungeony kind of like swag as well, which was quite like kind of like. Could be like a 90s hip-hop kind of bass line or something, which we are very much a fan of. So yeah, this was a solid. It's also a different track from the other ones that we got, which is more of a like an old school house kind of vibe, and I was quite receptive to it. So it wasn't actually in my short list, but as we were piecing up the final 10. You both had it, and I thought, oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good. Let me check it again, and
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah. It's easily done when you go through 80 tracks, you know.
Yeah.
You can't spot every gem, you know. And I've done that in the past where Sammy's mentioned a track and I'll be like, oh, actually, you know what? I really like this one. So it's nice that we have this like group effort on it, you know.
Yeah. It's bringing a different kind of taste. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 2 thumbs up from me. Well done.
And
well done, Mojo.
Cinthie, you have anything else to add on the track?
Oh yeah.
No, I think the same. It's really, really nice, and I think the heads are really meaty. You know, they really like that in your face. And the only little criticism at some points, it was a little bit too much swing for me. I don't know about the heads and the snares but maybe that was just, you know, on the headphones. I have to listen to it in the club maybe, but I think it still has a really, really good groove, and that's why it's also in my top 10.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm reading the chat here on the Discord, and Mojo is saying, I just became a father a year ago, guys. I'm obsessed.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
So hence the babies.
Hence the babies. Yeah. Did he have a boy or a girl?
Let us know what child.
Yeah.
And I'll just use this moment to make a shout out to the people in the chat. We've got Ramos World, Mojo, Robert Cecil, Brandon, Brandon Fair, Mej Matern, who else we got? Luke Adriano, we got Castor. I think that's
lots of people from the list, right?
Yeah.
If I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, no, you're totally.
Well,
it's great people that we've
I was like, these names sound familiar. Yeah.
They want to see if they've won. They want to see if they've got a place.
The people that we've played so far. But we cannot talk more about the next ones because we need some surprise effect.
True.
So
that's true. Yep.
So let's go to the next one in line. And okay, so the next person that we're going to check out is from Amsterdam, and he actually gave us a little bit of a two-step kind of like vibe, which we kind of said we would be quite receptive to, and there weren't that many people who did it. So I'm quite glad that this one was pretty dope, and so we're gonna check it right now. His name is Luke Adriano. Let's go. Yes, we're back. Luke, Adriano. Nice. I'm going to start with the feedback for this one. I really think this has potential. But I'm going to say that there's better parts than others, and there's some sounds that I could do with using a bit more sparingly. But I really like the second half when he brings that sort of like bop, 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 that womp bop kind of sound. But even that sound plays a little bit too on every single bar. And so I just think that this has the making of a really nice two-steppy kind of groover, and it has that dungeon kind of feeling to it. That's why I actually put it forward. And, you know, we did say that we wanted some of that. So I'm glad that we got one of these in the... in there. A lot of people in the chat were feeling this as well. Cinthie, what did you think of this track?
I also really like it. I have to say I didn't pick it in my top 10. Also for the reason that I think it's how can I say that? It's a really, really good track, but as you said, Sammy, that I think the second part was a bit more interesting, a little bit better. So I think it needs a tiny little bit more work, but it definitely has a lot of potential. And yeah, it's super, super nice, but I didn't put it in my top 10, but it's really good, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, wait, Trish, sorry. I keep muting you because sometimes it's quite loud behind you. Sorry. It's a busy house. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Sorry.
I have a voice. I liked it. I thought it was good. Is it the best steppy track I've heard? No. And would I play it? Probably if it had a little bit more work on it. I don't know. For me, it just wasn't bouncing enough. I wanted the drums a little bit more to pop a bit more. They just felt a little bit like, tick, 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 you know.
Yeah, the mix could do with some.
It didn't have
love.
that like. You know, I just needed a slightly bit more swing or a little bit more something in the drums to make it move a bit more. But I thought that it was a really good, attempt at it, and I thought it brought a bit of color and a bit of diversity and a bit of variation to the entries, which I fully agree on why you included it, Sammy. And it was a really good effort, I thought, and it was a brave choice as well, because a lot of people, you know, they really stick to the formula of 4 to the floor, 4, you know, and this just a little bit more.
Yeah. And he did get in the realm of the dungeon kind of aesthetic that we have. It's just sometimes difficult to explain what it is, and so I think that you know that's why it's in the making of something. And but it did fit the brief somehow. So well done, Luke.
We actually had a stepper on by Daniel Temporelli on Weapons of Mass Destruction, which was a banger.
I remember that one.
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. So it has actually, that sound has actually made the cut. So, you know, that's something for people to think about. You know, we do actually really like that kind of stuff. So,
awesome. Well done, Luke.
Keep it coming. Well done.
Keep it up, Luke. All right, next one is from Berlin. Yes. Representing Berlin. His artist name is Castor.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Do you have that? It's an animal, right, in English, or am I wrong, Tris?
Castor, no.
In French, castor means beaver.
Beaver.
Ah, yeah, true.
Yeah.
No,
What is it in
it's-
German? How do you say nein?
Biber.
Be-
Biber
be-
is in German, but
No,
no.
beaver, like a beaver, like a, well, you know, that knows
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
You just call it beaver, yeah?
Bieber, yeah, with a
Oh,
B.
Bieber, like
yeah,
Like-
Justin Bieber.
yeah, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber? All right. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
to know.
And it so
Yeah.
happens that Castor is also on the chat. So he's like, holy shit. Yes,
Hey,
you made
Castor.
it. You made it, Castor.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We are back, Castor.
Yes.
People were like laughing in the chat. Castor, I'll go last. Cinthie, start. I think Castor was also in your list, right?
Yes, he was also on my list, and I really like the track. I think really has this punch, like I cannot really explain it, but it has this kind of dungeon meaty like vibe to it. I have to say the first part was maybe a little bit too long. I would have maybe also added like a, like another ear candy, maybe like a ride or something, like not a 909, but a very like thin one to give it a bit more extra, or give it a little bit of a variation or something different. Really love the breakdown and also the vocals. So overall great work. That's why it was in my top 10.
Okay, Tris.
It wasn't in my top 10, but listening back to it now, I like it. I can see why you guys chose it. It's got a good groove. It's different to a lot of the other stuff as well. It's got this kind of like slightly futuristic vibe, which I liked. And it's got this like, I really like this sort of whispered vocal as well. It's because it's a little bit, it's a bit creepy and a bit sort of sleazy, which I always love that kind of shit.
Definitely.
I thought it rolled. I can imagine on a really good sound system, it would really pop that one. But yeah, I think it could just do with a tiny little bit more work on some little bits just to really take it to the next level, and it would be a pretty cool track. It'd be a really cool track then. Again, one of those ones that I missed because listening to 80 tracks in a row, you miss occasionally, but I think that's definitely worthy of being here. So well done, Castor.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that although it had more of a deeper kind of like maybe that futuristic thing you're talking about, there's some little pads here and there. It does feel futuristic, but it shows you how you can have deep and banging at the same time. And I think the voice that you're talking about, it brings that kind of sleazy thing that is also quite what we're about with Dungeon Meat. So yeah, I think that it's a little bit like that Patrizio Scope track that we had on Dungeon Funk that's going to come out. It's that sort of like technical, like techie dungeon in a way, which is nice to hear. And because obviously it has a minimal kind of edge that you can hear, but I still think that he managed to bring it into like sort of like a nice crossover with Dungeon Meat. So I thought it was also in my shortlist. So I'm
Deutsche Meat.
Deutsche Meat, yeah.
Deutsche Meat, yeah.
Deutsches Fleisch.
Yeah, exactly.
Meat meets Fleisch, yeah.
Deutsche Fleisch.
Deep Fleisch.
Deep Fleisch.
I love it.
All right, cool. Let's go to the next one. The next one is from the UK, from Birmingham, and it's from Birmingham. It's from Thomas La. So interesting name. Let's check it out right away. Let's go. you're back. Tomala, Birmingham. Nice. First of all, I want to say, he did really well with using a lot of sounds from the sample pack. So, and I always love to hear people who make tunes just using sounds that I've made. It's always great to know that somehow a small part of me has introduced someone's creative process, and they got inspired to make something that's actually really, really solid. So yeah, this one was really cool. It's got that kind of like old school UK tech house. Sorry, some people don't like the word tech house, but we know what we're talking about. And it's bang on, and it's undeniably a really lovely tune. So well done, Thomas. Tris.
I thought it was really well put together. Actually, it was like everything seems like to really gel. The mix, the sounds that he'd used all went really well together. I mean, this was one that I kind of missed a little bit. I don't know whether it was just because I was absolutely drilled after listening to so many tracks, but this one actually really sticks out to me now. Listening to it in that, I thought I listened obviously on the headphones, whereas before I listened to it on my speakers, but. I think this one's kind of come alive for me a bit more now. I've listened to it a second time, and all the little sounds and stuff were keeping me interested, and the little woo, and the little breaks and bits. It was good, and I thought he'd done a really good job on it. So well done, Tomala. I'm feeling this. I would probably play this one for sure.
Cinthie?
Yeah, I'm the same. This one definitely tickled my ear, so that's why it's in my top 10. And I thought it was also a little different to the other tracks because it was more like rolling, rather than just like pumping. And also love the use of like the small bits. I mean, obviously I didn't hear the sample pack. Someone has to send it to me. So I didn't know what was in it, but I thought that the small bits maybe came from the pack, and that's it's a really nice track.
Yeah, sweet. I'll definitely send you the pack. For those who are watching, this pack I didn't have is only like sounds from that module, so there's no drums, not really any loops. So it's mainly all like synth and stabs and bass and effects and stuff. So
they're all really nice though.
And
I'm sure you'll love them.
I'll put it on my Gumroad soon.
Perfect. Yeah.
But yeah, well done. And also, I don't think I've ever heard any of your music, Tomala. So well done.
First time for me as well. Great.
Yeah, I mean, he has 6 followers. I mean, he should have more now.
I reckon.
I think his name is different on the. Is 6 followers, you say?
On SoundCloud.
You're already digging, huh?
He's already doing the getting profile.
Who knows? It could be a producer that created the profile and just entered the competition.
Yeah, maybe for this.
But people were digging this one as well in the in the Discord. So very cool.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, let's go to the next one. The next one, who's that? Okay, the next one is from Romania. He's one of my picks, and he goes under the name BSB. He's from Cluj, Napoca.
Sunwaves used to be, right, in Cluj?
Was it? I'm not sure.
I think so, yeah.
And he always joins in the competitions since day one.
Nice.
I know he's always waiting for them, and he joins for them specifically. And I really quite like this one. So let's go and check it out. we're back. BSB from Cluj. Yes. Well, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna start. I put this track forward, like I said, and there's just one thing that I don't like about this track, and is that massive snare. It's like it plays every 2 bar or something. Like, it's very loud and it plays all the time, and that's that I think that this track could do without that sound, or it plays once in a while as like a little special effect or whatever. But overall, I'm really a fan of this track. I think it's got like a sinister kind of like rolling kind of sound. It's well produced. There's a lot of cool samples, little ear candy here and there. Yeah, it's a rolling groove, and I think he definitely got my attention with this track. But overall, yeah, that track which just takes your head off. It's like, but yeah. Anyone else wants to chime? Oh wait, Tris, before you, I think I muted you again.
Yeah, it's of, you know, definitely can tell it's, you know, of the Romanian sort of school of production and stuff, which is good. A good
Romanian
example.
meat.
Yeah, Romanian meat, exactly. So we you know, we have a solid, the thick, you know, girthy version of that, and it's nice. It rolls along, like you say. It reminded me a little bit of not saying that it's like it, but I'm saying it reminded me of the Mario Matalan stuff that you signed for your label.
Mario Mateljan from Croatia.
Mateljan, yeah, from
a bit. But his bass line also reminds me a little bit. I mean, without a bit, the Dennis Quinn.
Yeah.
On Slabs. You know, that sort of like hip-hop-ish kind of like bass line, which is also why I
you were drawn to it. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I agree with the snare, although that could really like pow in a club. It might you know, it might
once in a while.
Yeah, it might have some impact, you know, and really like sort of wake people up a bit. But I think being slapped on the head with it every year, like, hey boy, you know, it's like, but yeah, it wasn't in my top 10. Again, I think just one of those ones that slips through the net when you're flicking through a track, you know, and trying to get a quick reading on it. It's one of those that you have to lock into and get into a groove with for you to appreciate, I think. And I think it would be great in the mix. And yeah, you could do a lot with that track as a DJ. So yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah. I also thought it was nice, especially the bass line, super rolling. I didn't have it in my top 10, but it was in my top 15.
Yeah.
At the end, the others tickled my ear a bit more. But I have to say, I quite like the snare. It reminds me of this track. Was it by Vav?
Yeah. Yeah.
I cannot remember the name, but maybe the snare could be like boom and then to something different, but because it's just like
very a bit. Yeah.
But yeah, I think with some work,
the mixing, but I think it's nice. I know I can definitely understand why you picked it. It's really rolling and cool and nice and like Romanian meat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
So well done. People also digging it in the chat, and somebody was telling that earlier. Tomala, we said, they only have 6 followers. It's actually it's a collaboration between this user called Gio and a friend of his. They're both Portuguese living in Birmingham.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Well,
They made a new profile,
definitely some chemistry there between them, because that track was really kind of very coherent, and it felt like it was one entity that kind of made that. So it was nice. Nice to know that it was two people.
Parabéns, which means congratulations.
Yay.
Okay, so we've got 3 more tracks and then we're done. So let's crack on. The next one is by a person from Rotterdam in the Netherlands. He goes by the name Fabio Santos.
Yeah, I need an ID on the sweatshirt as well.
Oh yeah, all right, okay. Let's go, let's check it out.
Am I back on?
Okay,
Yeah.
we're back.
No.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, I think I cut when I think something was gonna happen, but we can't play them too long.
Yeah.
All right, Tris.
Yeah, I like this one again. Like when I was, rattling through the 80 tunes, this one kind of stuck out to me a bit. It was, it's a bit of a pumper, basically. You can imagine it sort of working quite well on the dance floor, a bigger room or something. I like the extra bass line that came in. I quite like that sort of bit. And yeah, just I like Fabio's work. He does some good tracks, and I've been playing a couple of them here and there. It's nice to see him in the competition. So yeah, this was in one of my top selections.
Cinthie?
Yeah, the same. I this one tickled my ear because of the extra bass line. I think it's something that you usually don't hear. So it's really it was like, okay, what's going on here? The only thing, could maybe have a bit more energy, a little bit, maybe with some heads or something. But overall, I think it's a very good track. And then I need an ID on the sweater.
Yeah.
All right. Fabio, you gotta slide in Cinthie's DM with your with
shopping
a link.
shopping tips. Yeah.
I was a little bit less loving this tune, only because I find that the melody is a little bit I don't know, it's a bit like a binary. So I see how it can work, and it's well produced, and the sounds are gonna pop from the speakers, especially those bass lines that aren't very low. They're more like mid-rangey, so I can definitely hear it's bouncy, it's cool, but yeah, it wasn't necessarily my favorite, and I also quite like Fabio's work. So, well done for making it to the finals. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. 2 more tracks. All right, the next one is from Los.
Habt ihr genug, sonst könnt ihr meine Karte noch nehmen.
From Los
Habt ihr genug, sonst könnt ihr meine
Angeles.
Karte noch nehmen. Okay.
Sorry, it's from Los Angeles, USA. He goes under the name Ramos World, which I guess his name is Ramos. Yeah. Let's check him out right away. Wait, where are we? There we go. Ramos world.
Another baby track for you, Tris?
Yes, exactly. It's the theme, isn't it? It's been so long, baby.
Cinthie, you start. I think
Yeah.
it was in your list, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was also on my list. I really like it. It's a nice deep roller. I have to say, I'm also not a big fan of the vocal that was used. It's just my personal taste, but I think overall it's really nice. It's really skippy, nice with the snares and stuff. Yeah, that's why it tickled my ear.
Yeah,
Chris?
yeah. It wasn't my initial pick. I could see why it was selected. It's good. I think the vocal has a nice sensual feel, so it does bring something to the track. But the subject matter gets a bit tiring after a while. It could just be used like once or twice max, and then find some other things to kind of keep that
a bit more
feeling going.
Call
A little bit more of a conversation rather than just kind of like a repetitive thing, making it the main thing, But
a monologue.
Do those things matter in the club so much? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes, if you can actually really hear them on a good sound system.
Yeah.
But overall, I think people would be really locked into the groove on this in the club. If you played it in the right kind of set, I think it would, But yeah, like again, one of those ones that I kind of missed, but was happy listening to it again. Would I play it? Probably not. But yeah, it's cool. Well done, Ramos.
Yeah, I'm personally on the fence with this tune. I think it's got something to it. It's got a bit of a CD kind of like vibe to it. But it's got some nice energy, but I still think it's a little bit too dark for my personal taste. But I still think he's got something. So
it needs a bit of work and maybe a bit more like call and response, because I think also it's a track you wouldn't play until the end because it gets like a bit too repetitive. So and you want your track to be played until the end, so it needs a bit more like interesting stuff, but still it kind of tickled my ear.
I can definitely see like certain DJs like, but anyway. Okay, last track. Time's running out. We've got 5 minutes ish. Let's go. The next final track. He is from Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
He goes under the name of Bailey from Paul Street Sounds. Let's go. Okay, Bailey, we're done. We've just listened to the 10 finalists, and Bailey comes in strong.
Yeah.
Doesn't disappoint with his grooves, and overall I think this has been such a good competition with this whole thing of people not doing rolls and drops, because the boys from Pole Street Sound, the Liverpool crew, they sometimes tend to have these very lots of breaks and lots of build-ups, and this shows that you really don't need, and you can just once you have the really cool groove, it worked, it's solid. So yeah, buzzing about that. I really enjoyed this track.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a big supporter of Bailey. He's been making some amazing tracks lately. He's been working really hard in the studio. It's great to see him as a contender in this competition. And I really like this track. It reminds me of like halcyon days. DJ Sneak would be rocking something like this, rolling in one of his sets. Do you know what I mean? He'd be like just neck jacking to it. And he's used a DJ Rarsol record for a little sample in the background there, but he's used it really well. He hasn't actually kind of really just bitten the whole thing. He's actually just used little squits and squirts of it, and it's kind of done really well. So I like this track. I would play it. I think obviously in the right sequence in a set, it would be a really good, powerful tool and a killer filler, shall we say? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm down. I definitely think this deserves to be in the contest, and yeah, I'm happy that we've ended on a good note like this.
Yeah, Cinthie?
Yeah, this one was in my top 3. I just checked, and I really liked it because it has a really good bass line, very nice call and response, and yeah, so that's why I picked it. It was really nice.
My top 3 as well, actually.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys.
So well done, Bailey.
So now we're just going to mute.
Exactly.
We are gonna mute. I'm gonna mute this conversation. No one's gonna hear. Well, if you lip read, you could know what we're gonna say. But we are going to just mute ourselves, so people will be able to see us in the chat. We're gonna deliberate over the next few minutes and then decide who's the winner. Okay, and then we'll announce the winner and the prizes and all that. Okay, let's go, guys. Don't be afraid if you don't hear us. We muted ourselves.
I'm gonna cover.
2, 1.
And we are back. Okay, everybody, the sound is back, and we've made our choice.
I think now we need a snare roll.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we need the drum roll, snare roll. Exactly.
I need to do the sound machines that people use
Yeah,
in live
you need the
streams,
little
like
sound box. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and like effects to announce the winner.
Yeah.
So the winner,
Confetti cannons.
so
Yeah.
the winner is Tomala,
Yay.
the duo from Portugal that joined, and they live in Birmingham at the moment. So
Was it
congratulations.
Portugal or was it something?
No, they're from Portugal, but they live in Birmingham.
Okay, yeah.
So because you're a duo and you're allowed to do collaborations on Patreon, but obviously it's one account that posted this from. So whoever, I think it's Gio, I'm going to give you 1 year of free membership on Patreon for you to enjoy the community in its full access. And then you are also securing a spot on the forthcoming Weapons of Mass Destruction. So we're buzzing about that. Well done.
Last but not least, and it's a great EP as well. It's a really juicy one, some great music on it. So you're going to be in really good company.
Yeah, 100%, and it's ready to go as well. So that's also cool. And finally, we are also going to be gifting you a €100 voucher to spend at the Elevate store, whether physical or online, which is Cinthie's store.
Great store. Always get some good bits in there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add some promos for sure.
Ooh,
Some little goodies.
little extra
Yeah,
sprinkle
little
there on the
extra
top.
love. Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
Definitely.
I'm really happy with this win. I think for me, it just felt like a natural fit for the EP, and something, bringing that dungeony sound in a different way. I always like to keep things moving. It's not about a certain style, it's about an attitude and a vibe. And, this is going to, really add a nice flavor to what is already a really strong EP. So I'm really happy that, it gone to a duo as well. Like, I was quite surprised that it was a duo. I was really happy to hear that it's two people making one track. It sounded really cohesive and coherent. So yeah, congratulations, Tomala.
Definitely, it's dope. And
Congrats,
I want to use this final minute just to give a shout. I wrote a few names down, and there was a lot of people who did some really cool music, and also a lot of really cool deep house, which wasn't obviously what we would be signing on Dungeon Meat. But I want to make a shout to Diff from Amsterdam, as well as Will Benson from Bristol, Leo Christopher. We also have Foreign Affairs from Rotterdam. I really love that track. Also, Sebastian Rebig, who did a really cool track. And finally, Hugo Helton and Offergeld from Cologne. I had really
I like them too. Yeah.
My honourable mentions were Danny Wolf, AJ, Will Benson, Lowero Club, Enfu, Peach Fuzz, Master William, Pipo, Ramos Walder was in there, Vanini, Kuhn as well, Magic Flowers, JA1, Hoopty, BSB, Ben Lloyd, John Sinclair, Tom Bailey, Devstar, Gui Machado, Agouche, and Modal Logic as well. So quite a few there. You can see there's obviously a lot that kind of caught my attention, but that's what got shortlisted. So yeah, well done to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I also had quite a few from your list as well, Tristan. I had Oside.
Yeah. Oside.
Oside, yeah.
Oside. I had Oside in there. He actually made it into like top 12 or whatever it was.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And Mem as well. MEM. His was really, so.
Yeah, I also had the Magic Flowers, Death Star, and also Tom Bailey.
Yeah, I like Seth Needs Friends as well. It reminded me of kind of like Music Freaks, kind of that sort of vibe. It was good. It was a bit different. It was nice. Yeah. So nice. So yeah, there was a lot, and I was really pleased to see that people had really met the brief. The majority of people had really sort of listened. We've had competitions in the past where a lot of people have just submitted tracks, just without thinking about what it's actually about or what the vibe of the label is. So I think a lot of people really tuned into what we're about with this, and it was nice. I got some new tracky bombs to play. So
cool, awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks everybody for taking part in this. It's really heartwarming to see the amount of people that join, and people here, really, stuck to the brief as well, which was amazing. And also the winner, just to point out that Tomala, they did use quite a lot of the sample pack, and it could have been a kind of a trip. You could have tripped people because of all the amount of deeper kind of sounds that synth and that pack provides, but they really found a really nice balance. So that's also something that I thought was cool. But overall, thank you everybody. We will be doing another competition after the summer. I hope you are all taking care in this heat. We are all boiling in Europe, if in Europe. Thank you, Cinthie, for joining us. It was a real honor to have you. I really appreciate it. You're welcome anytime. And
thanks so much.
We need to have you at a Dungeon Meet party as well, for sure. I want to get you on.
Or maybe send you a track, so.
Please. We need
also.
We need some different kind of meat. Exactly. We don't need that truncheon meat. We need some female meat. Come on, bring it.
Also, because it's funny, I think I would do a track with my husband because his artist name is Meat, so I think it would totally fit,
This makes
there we go.
sense. Yeah, there we go. But the only female that we've had on the label is Honey Dijon, actually.
Oh wow, okay, crazy.
So, and a pretty powerful one there at that. So we're pretty happy with that. But yes, encouraging all the girls out there. If you're watching this,
we don't bite.
Please send us demos anyway. We want to hear what you girls are up to, so don't be shy.
Thank you, everybody. Big love. Thank you, Cinthie. Thank you, Tris. I will be seeing you.
See you next time.
Peace. Bye-bye. Cheers.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.